welcome to gf15, aka Gaming in 15 Minutes, with one of your hosts, Matt Bull, aka The Fixer, with Cat, and Theo, Angelic Sin, aka Angie, the happy one, and Pirata Blaze. Welcome to Gaming in 15 Minutes, where we talk about 15 minutes, take 15 minutes out our time to talk about a thing. So if you're ready to hunker down and talk about some video games, this is the show you need to talk about. Let's go ahead and get the show started, people. Woo!
No. Well, I tried.
Never.
Mackerel.
Stop with your shenanigans.
Nope. All right, we are. I think they can hear. They can hear us now. Welcome to GF15, people. With the new screen, as you can see, I think everybody can see the screen. Do y'all like the new screen? I got to work on it a little bit. Y'all can see it. The new screen. You can see.
Yeah.
You like
good.
it? Look, I got to work on it a little bit. So it's temporary. I know I got to square it out a little bit.
I have to edit that little photo too, so we can get Pyretta's face in there now.
Yeah, true.
As long as it has the lip ring, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because my hair color changes a lot. Like, well, not a lot.
I always give cat ears. So
Yeah, that's the only way to know it's me, because my hair changes as well.
See, you change yours more than me. I'm jealous. Like,
yeah, probably. Well, it's because it's the first time in my entire life that I've been able to do things with my hair, like have purple hair or red hair, and so I went a little crazy.
I don't go crazy with mine. I go subtle because I'm always afraid that like that's when I would have to go to court for like a speeding ticket or something, and I don't want to go with like all blue hair or some shit.
No, going with the blue hair and the lip ring.
Like your hair back to back like that is damaging to it, and since I grow it out long to donate it, I don't like to do that a lot. But I'm like this close to mixing up peroxide and lemon juice because I don't go out in the sun anymore because I tan like a lobster. It's bad for me. But I want my hair to be light like it normally goes, because it goes like much lighter blonde, but then it's getting, so I've got the lighter down here, but then I've got this darker up here because I haven't seen sunlight in a really long time. Right. And my friend's like, if you ruin your hair, I can help you fix it, because she's a beautician. But she's like, please come see me. Just don't. You'll just pay for product. Like, just don't ruin your I'm like, thank you. But she lives an hour away, so someday I will get up the mountain when things aren't so bad with the whole sickness of the world. And by the way, for those of you guys who do not live where like Mac and me live, I don't know if you guys are having this, but if it looks all hazy outside, but it's not cloudy,
yeah,
the Sahara Desert has gifted us with a shit ton of sand. We haven't had this much sand in like 50 years. Nope. It's gone all the way up to my hometown of St. Louis, so Trill is getting it even. But for those of you that, might have sensitive breathing systems like me, you might want to wear a mask, not necessarily because of the stuff in the world, but because the stuff in the air, it will trigger an asthma attack, and that sucks.
We had a lot of cotton flying around my town.
Okay, mine's a bog mask. It has unicorns. I love it.
Oh,
it's so cute.
I like that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read what the comments are saying. Angry AE said, I accidentally clicked on a beauty channel. Mac looks so out of place right now. Laugh out loud.
You kind of do.
Yeah, I do, don't I? Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Especially when we're over here
Fine.
talking about like how we're
Like
gonna do
to
our
be
hair.
surrounded by beautiful women. That's all.
Yeah, true. I mean, look, I like to accessorize, just not like that. Water.
The
Damn,
freshly
water.
shaven face looks nice.
What?
Your freshly shaven face looks nice. It's not the super beard that it was. It looks
No,
nice.
it's not. I mean, I did cut it in half. We're not gonna get into that, but I did cut it in half for something. So
For something.
y'all
He
will
lost
see
a
it.
bet. He lost a bet.
Yeah, I lost a bit, but you'll see
Did
it
you
soon.
really?
No. It's
No.
for, no,
I
not.
was trying to be cool there.
Yeah, he's trying to pull it out. Yeah. But guys, I'm just gf15. If you don't know what gf15 is, I don't know. Not just playing.
I don't. No, I'm kidding.
gf15 is
Pixel pals. I'm kidding.
this gf15 is 15 minutes
I had
game.
two cookies before we started. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You
It's
want to
okay.
share those cookies?
Yeah, they were
Are those-
sugar cookies with sugar on top, and I'm just.
Wait a minute. I thought
Yeah.
those were really. Damn.
I mean, at
Carter.
first I thought they were a different kind of cookie.
Me
No,
too.
I
no.
would
they're
still take the
legit
sugar cookie.
I wish.
I still love sugar cookies.
I got these at Walmart Bakery, so.
I like to make peanut butter cookies and then like coat the top in like sugar and then eat that. So good.
I have not tried them like that. New pro tip from Angie. Check that out.
I mean, you could.
Pro tip. That's what we need to do. Is like have a little hashtag pro tip come up.
Pro
Okay.
tip.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. All
It'll
right.
just be a random pro tip we all give.
But with that said, people, GF15 is 15 minutes a game. We talk about each of our 15 subjects. We have to talk about subjects for 15 minutes and 15 minutes only. And then we all discuss it for a little bit for 15 minutes. And then we go to the next person, and then Power gives her deals. And then we'll share our promotion, which I'll share at the end. It's a nice promotion, people. Nice promotion. I'm happy to share this. All right, so I also like what you said, Max Manscaped. Cool, great, get it. I love it. Awesome. All right, so with that said, let's go ahead, people. Let's introduce the cast. We have Kat.
Hello, They call me Kat. I am a Twitch streamer, obviously on Twitch. Mostly play like Dead by Daylight and Apex. So if you like to see people die, I'm your girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Or was I supposed to start my segment? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Introduction.
Okay, that's what I thought, but
Yeah.
sorry, I got distracted by chat.
No, it's okay. Yeah, Max Manscaped is awesome. I'm telling you. Pirate Blaze.
Hey, Pixel pals, how are you doing?
Right.
I don't have a fancy intro. I'm not fancy.
Cool. There ain't nothing wrong with having the fancy intro. I mean, I'm like Kat. I die light. If you want to see me stream, I do die light.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, Angelic Sin, aka Angie.
Hi guys. Hope you guys are having a good day.
And I'm Mac.
Hi, Mac.
This.
Okay, so guys, 15 minutes in gaming. We each get 15 minutes. We talk about our subject for 15 minutes. The question is, we had to ask who wants to go first. So you're gonna shove me to both go first.
No, I'll go first, actually.
Yay! Woo! I got a new subject I want to talk about soon. Kat, what's your
All right.
subject?
Well, I know you saw this on Twitter earlier, Mac, but I know it's not specifically about a game, but it does affect the gaming community. It also affects the streaming community, and that is the fact that Dr. Disrespect got permanently banned on Twitch. Now,
Whoa.
we don't really know a whole lot right now. We don't know why he got banned, but it's definitely a permanent ban. His emotes are no longer in use. All of his subs, all the people that subbed to him, their money is being refunded, which tells me that this is really, really serious. And he has also lost his Discord partnership. I have heard that he has lost other partnerships. I don't know which ones. And I mean, we don't really have a lot of information to go on at this time, but I would love to hear everybody else's thoughts about how you guys feel about this, about how this has all gone down and the fact that we don't know why. Twitch hasn't said anything. Dr. Disrespect
know
hasn't said
why.
anything.
That was
You
my
do?
segment.
We know why now?
I know why.
Oh, well, I want to know why.
this breaks into my segment, and this will probably be one of the few and only times you guys will ever hear me bring up something that's not like lighthearted and strictly to just games and gaming and wonderful things going on, DLCs, expansions, whatnot. My segment is going to be, unfortunately, the gaming industry and streaming industry is being hit with their own hashtag Me Too, and he's been Me Too'd. Has had not minor acts, but grievous major acts of misconduct regarding sexual harassment towards female gamers and female viewers and streamers. He has been called out publicly by name. Girl gamers have come out and named him. There are others that have been named. This is some serious stuff. We are going to see the ban hammer come down on a whole bunch of Twitch streamers in the next week.
Yeah, I know it. Sorry, go ahead.
Because I was going to talk about something totally different, and then this happened, and I felt that it was something important to bring to light for everyone. Because I mean,
oh yeah,
true. And there's a lot of like, for example, they're talking about Angry Joe.
It's more than 100 people are getting banned. I mean, more than 100. That's not like just a handful of people. We're not talking like up in the teens, low 20s. We're talking 3 digits.
Right.
That's a lot of people, and it's really sad. So I don't want to hijack Kat's thing, but that's why he's in on that.
Well, if he is doing it, it's a shame. You know, when I want some, me personally, I like to promote anybody on my channel, whether I like to get anybody to promote yourself, to make yourself known for people. But some people just want you to be on here just to show yourself, or to do certain things to other people to harass them. But no, certain people, it makes people more, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna shut up because I'm a guy.
Well, I mean, that's another thing. Guys can be sexually harassed too.
Yeah, and
by all means.
Insulted as well, because this isn't just harassment. Some of these people are being are being accused of actual sexual assault, which is full harassment, is verbal. Some are claiming that they've been discriminated against because of being female. So there's a lot of different elements, but he's being put into the Me Too with this. I don't have specifics yet on what he has done, but yes, Dr. Disrespect is done. So unless he has another platform that's willing to take him, and he's already lost the Discord, he will not get that back.
No.
And somehow he can prove his innocence,
which is hard to do.
I know, because that's the thing, is in a court of law, burden of proof would fall on the prosecutor, not the defender. Yeah. So he's defending himself, and he's got to prove his innocence. And while I don't know what's going on personally, because I'm not him, I'm not anybody that's alleging these things, because their truth is their truth. All I know is that as someone who's unfortunately been not, how do I say it? I've been someone who survived many forms of sexual assault, and not just harassment, actual full-on assault. And to not have the proof, or to have some proof but not enough, and then yet to even fathom being the other person being maybe falsely accused. Some people aren't, but those that are, how do they prove their innocence? Like, it's just, once that stigma is there on you, regardless of whether you've done it or not, there's really no recovery from that. Right. So I don't know if going forward, Dr. Disrespect will be on another gaming platform like Facebook Games, or, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he can pick up with YouTube. I have no clue.
No idea. I feel like he could probably pick up with YouTube, just because he already has a YouTube channel. Like, he already kind of has a following on there. And I'm sure all of his Twitch followers would follow him.
I followed him on Twitch, and I noticed that he was gone off my thing. And I was like, look, I don't follow that many people on Twitch. So it's real obvious when someone's gone. I mean, it is obvious.
Right.
I don't know if anyone has seen the clip of the last 8 minutes of his stream. But if you haven't, you need to watch that, because it is obvious that something happens. He gets a text, like he checks his phone, and his whole demeanor changes. And it is scary.
He break character basically, like
Kind of. Like he was obviously kind of trying to stay in character, but you could see that he was upset. He wasn't really talking, and then he just immediately like ended the stream. He was like, fuck, and then he just cut out.
Right.
And when you watch it, it really just kind of disturbs you a little bit to make you wonder like what is so awful, because at the time that I watched the video, you know, we didn't have any confirmation of why. So it really just made me wonder like what is so awful that it's affecting him in this way, and what could have happened to make him end the stream like that. It was just really weird.
That's crazy. Like I've never seen him break character.
Yeah, except for I remember the one time when he came forward about him cheating on his wife, which he was completely open about. He was transparent about that. Mm-hmm. That is probably the only time I've ever heard about him breaking character. So if you guys haven't seen it, I definitely go recommend seeing it.
I'm gonna see if I can get that pulled up like for later. But I had no clue at all. I didn't even know he'd cheated on his wife. Like I've recently been following him the last few months because a friend had recommended him to me because we're always playing Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. But yeah. With this, it's definitely changing a gaming plan we had for this upcoming week. Me and my friends were gonna do it as for fun. Mm-hmm. What we were gonna call Team Toxic, and just bag on one another the whole time, you know. And like I'm the only girl. I call myself a broad. I'm not a dame. I can change the tire in stilettos and not give a damn. Like, but I myself am different. And also, I know because these are people that I know personally that this is all jokes. None of this is meant seriously. But now I'm thinking maybe we don't want to do that because while a lot of people laugh and find humor in it and fun in it, someone that's never seen us before and think that might see it and take this all to heart when it's not. Because like I make no secret of me being dyslexic, and they could be like, "You dyslexic piece of shit! We said left. You're all right. Go."
I'll be right back for a second. Oh. My delivery driver's finally here.
Oh, finally. But yeah, I had no idea
on that all day.
I had no idea his stream had just been like that's crazy.
I knew like he was going just through some stuff, but I mean he's always gone through stuff, especially since he admitted like cheating on his wife. And then
but does it really impact the gaming community? Is she a gamer? Like, is it really our business what the hell happened with their bedroom?
It's just like somebody just like happened to know and just started blowing it up on Twitch, and it just started affecting.
He's a great human being, but are people watching him because he's a fantastic human being, or are they watching him because he's an entertaining person on Twitch that's really good at playing these games? I mean, that's where I'm torn, because some stuff it's like it affects people as a whole, but something like that I feel is more private and doesn't affect people as a whole. At least the infidelity part, that obviously only affected their family and anybody else's family that possibly that he was with.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't feel that. That's where people are going to kind of like hate me, because I don't feel he owed any of us an explanation, an excuse, apology, or any of that, because we weren't directly impacted by this.
I was gonna say it's none of our business. You know, we watch him for games. We don't watch him for like life advice or house advice. We watch him because he plays video games.
If he was a lifestyle streamer, that would be different. But he's not. I don't know. But with the Me Too allegations, that's different. That does affect people, and it's hard because you never know when someone like myself that has endured it is watching your stream and you say something super screwed up. And now I'm kind of thinking back to some of the things that I have said. And well, I've gone through these things. It doesn't make it okay for some of the things that I've said. So I'm trying to be. I'm already working on so many words not coming out of my mouth when I play.
Well, it's just because it's kind of hard because like you said you've been through it, and like I have also been through a similar situation as that. And
in Call of Duty, I'll say like, "Oh, I'm gonna rape his face." Now I'm like, I need to not say that, because it. While I'm not meaning it in a hateful, like I'm gonna really do this, like I'm a gamer. Like we get frustrated. It's just venting, but does that give me the right to say this? And how does that come across to someone? My stuff is all been years past. I'm okay now. Like, I have dealt with it. I've gone to therapy for mine. I've grown so much because I had like years of it to deal with from many different people across my life, and I'm a different person now than I was then, and I've learned for it. Changing those things would change who I am. I may not be the strong person that I am today, but also may not be quite the empathetic, caring person that I am today as well. So in a way, no, I don't regret the trauma, but it's now opening my eyes up that if someone had just gone through this, and then like a week ago, let's say, within 10 days, and then they watch my stream and they hear me say something like that, how does that make them feel? Like, they may not be bothered by it. They might be completely bothered by it. I know there are certain things with like implied assault scenes in TV shows where, you know, they're obviously not going to fully show thing like they can in rated R movies. And some of it is just so well done that I have to leave. Like, I cannot be in the same room with it. I'll cover my ears, close my eyes, and tell whoever I'm with, let me know when it's over. There's certain films, my friends will tell me right off the bat if they've seen it right away, Pirata, don't watch A Clockwork Orange. Apparently, I'm never allowed to watch this movie that everybody says is so great. Because they're like, you won't be able to handle it. You are going to lose your marbles. Because they know me. My personal friends will come to me and let me know. So I need to start.
I haven't even watched it since everything happened.
Yeah,
I watched it twice.
As a streamer, though, I'm going, you know, I'm saying these things and I'm not thinking about it, and I have a little bit more freedom than when I like post on YouTube. But I'm starting to realize now with how like things are happening, even in the YouTube community, with all that going on right now, how what I say can very much affect someone else. And I'm a bitch, but I'm not a fucking bitch. There's a difference. I'm not trying to hurt someone. Like, it's usually people say that I'm a bitch because I'm so brutally honest, and that I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but it's feelings be damned, you need to know the truth. And now I'm realizing that while I am unabashedly myself, some of the words I say while streaming could really hurt someone, and I don't want that. So I'm kind of like, fuck, what do I do? Because I'm constantly already apologizing for dropping the R word. And I'm not hateful towards anyone like that. I have people in my family that have autism. I'm dyslexic myself. Like, I have loved ones with dyslexia. Like, me of all people, I'm not saying it because, oh, I could say it because no. I just say it because it's something that my generation grew up with, and it was kind of accepted as okay, even though it really wasn't. So I've been working on it. So occasionally when playing Call of Duty, that flies out, and I have to like start pulling it back, and I work on that. But now I'm realizing, like I've said, I'm going to rape his face. I think I said that within the last week, and I'm like, oh my God. And I certainly don't have the following and support that Dr. Disrespect or someone else has, but I could even see where something like that can be really hurtful. So while it's an awful thing that like he's gone and other people are going to be going, it's making me look at how I can change myself and make myself better. So if someone is new coming into my channel and has just experienced something awful like that, we don't watch these things because we want to be upset. We watch these for an escape and to learn new tips, tricks, styles, things like that. Like, who doesn't watch that stuff as a Twitch like follower? We go to these people because we like stuff about their personality, things that they're doing, and the topics that they're working on, and we might be able to learn some stuff from them. And if I'm saying things like rape his face or whatever, I am just as guilty as everybody else. And it's really making me sit here and self-reflect, because if someone big like him can be gone, because I mean his stuff might be more serious. He may have actually possibly assaulted someone or said something directly to another person, whereas I'm saying it to somebody who I don't know, and they just killed me, and I'm like, I'm gonna find you in the shipment match and I'm gonna get you, buddy. It while I'm saying it to like kind of a stranger, I'm still saying these horrible things. So I'm reflecting now, because I didn't realize someone big like him had even gone yet. I knew this was coming. I didn't know he was already gone until I went and looked. Like, Kat, do you know if he was pulled today or yesterday?
Dr. Disrespect, he was pulled yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
Yeah, so, I've been following this since yesterday morning.
It's like one of my friends, I'm sure he didn't tell me, like, hey. It's crazy. Like, I'm self-reflecting a lot, going, I need to make myself a safer channel, I guess, or stream whatever you want to call it, like for people. Because I'm aggressive with what I say. I've said I can sit here and rattle off some horrible things, but that's more for GF1.
Yeah.
But you know, Call of Duty kind of brings out the toxicity in people.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Yeah. And I understand that.
It's not that I'm excusing it, because it's certainly not okay to say those things. But I've said some messed up stuff that would be bleep, 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 bleep in the sentence, to where I don't want to be known as that person either. I'm just venting, but I'm realizing, and I've said before, like, wow, for some reason, something about Call of Duty really brings it out in me. And I can see it, maybe it's a certain level of frustration, and it brings other players into that too. So,
I mean, off camera.
Like, off camera, you guys know I'm not like that. You've never heard me say like,
oh no, off camera when I play a game,
Grandma, I don't say those things.
Off camera when I play a game, I literally will break the record of Wolf of Wall Street with how many F words you can say per minute, because I will cuss out the game. I will say F you crash, F you.
But you're not sitting there saying I'm gonna F your mom, I'm gonna F your grandma. I have said those things on my stream.
I just usually end up calling people stupid or morons.
No, I really flip off.
I need to change, and that at least.
I literally flip off. I literally give the screen a bird just because, and nobody's around.
I've not done that yet.
I have done that, and that's how crazy I am. I was like, son of a, I hate you. That's the way I am. But I'm not gonna cuss, because yay.
But so, I mean, I think everybody right now can take at least the moment to realize, if we are doing anything similar, like how we can change and do better in the gaming community, because some of it can be toxic just because we vent out of frustration, you know, because not every game is quite as not necessarily simple, because even Animal Crossing can be such a pain.
Oh, don't even get me started.
But I mean, you know,
here we go.
I think we all can like sit there and go, we've been owned by someone in a PvP thing, and figure a way to be better about it.
I agree.
I'm definitely gonna take and learn from him, so that way I don't make the same damn mistake, because I'm working too hard to build my tiny little fellowship into something. And that's like poor Kat, you're having, or not Kat, but sorry, Angie, you're having to start all over. Or Kat, are you on Mixer too, I think?
No, actually, I've always been on Twitch, but yeah, Angie, I did kind of want to ask you how you're feeling about that real quick.
Oh,
bless you.
With everything else that you've been dealing with lately, like, how is having to change your streaming home affecting
for some people that don't know, Mixer is going away, and a lot of people are being moved over to, like, was it Facebook Games or Facebook?
Yep.
Facebook Gaming.
And see, I just know that, like, Apple Store keeps going, man, that's bad. We can't have that. We can't. They've been denied 5 times because they can't make their app work right and do things that aren't buggy and violating privacy laws and this and that. And so Android just lets you throw up whatever. You can literally, like, post viruses on there. Android don't give a darn. But Apple, they, like, that's why their phones and stuff cost so much, because they have, like, these security people that go through and do this. And so right now, the Facebook Games is not making that security change. So Angie and other people are being smart enough to go, hey, since Mixer's going down, I need to go to a new platform. Let's go on over to Twitch. And I'm not saying that Facebook Games won't be good later, but for right now, with the limitation, like, that kind of sucks. So hopefully they'll get their tail feathers in gear.
Yeah, I decided not to just go over to Facebook Gaming like a couple other Mixer streamers are, just because I didn't really understand Facebook Gaming. Every time I, like, tried to look at it, it was just a combination of, like, Facebook games and, like, gaming related posts and some live streams, and it was kind of confusing to me. So I was like, I'm just going to move over to Twitch, just because Twitch has done good, you know, obviously. And I already did have a profile technically set up. So yeah, and feeling wise, I've been feeling a little frustrated with it. Just because, you know, I spent 2 years building, you know, a good streaming channel, and I'm not, you know, I'm not the only one, because I wasn't even partnered. I was just on, like, a monetization program, and all these other partners that have spent, like, you know, years, like 4 years since Mixer even became a thing, you know, they're leaving, like, hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers, millions of followers and subscribers, and they also have to start a change too.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I know my number wasn't as big, but it still kind of hurts a little that was that many people that came to the channel, they showed love and they showed support, and now, you know, they don't understand what's happening and we're barely understanding what's happening, and now they have to go and try and find the same people on different platforms.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, one good thing I will say about it is at least Twitch is giving, I've seen at least a few of the Mixer partners get partner on Twitch.
Yes.
Which
That is also nice.
Yeah, I think that was a really good thing to do because they did earn it. Whether they earned it on Twitch or a different platform, they earned that partnership. And
Right.
Twitch is extending that to some of them that had already made partnership without making them go through all of the hoops to get.
Yeah.
And I also just love how opening and like friendly and welcoming that the Twitch community has been for the Mixer people, and they've even like created a bunch of different discords for all of the Mixer people just to go to and like, you know, mingle up and like meet up and like stick together, and it just kind of shows that, you know, it's all a good gaming community. So I know it was like bad for why it happened, but it's nice to see that through all this chaos that there's still a good community out there willing to reach out and help.
Yeah.
It's nice that they're giving you a new home and letting you feel welcome here. Because I was worried that, like, honestly, a lot of people would just go over to the Facebook games. So I'm like, hey, what about Twitch? Because I really find I have random people come in and they'll come in on my channel and then they'll start following me. And then, like, they're like they've got way more followers than I do. And they're just like, hey, if you need any help doing anything, I see what you're doing here in ESO. I'm really good at this. You want to make that challenge run? We'll do that. Let's get together. You want to get skinned in trials? I'll get you skinned. I know you're a tank. You can't just carry a tank. That just doesn't happen. So like, we'll get you skinned. Don't worry. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never had people come out and rally for me like this on YouTube. Like, no shame to YouTube. I love them, but the community is different. It's like, if you're on basic social media, it's like, let's say just Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm on all three. I think almost all of us are on all three, fairly active on the three. And honestly, the community that I seem to prefer is Instagram. It seems more pleasant, less toxic, more positivity is there, more accepting. And I love to see that in the gaming community. So the fact that they're making Discord special for the Mixer people, trying to help them kind of still stay together and not just be lost in the fray, completely separated away. Because that's going to be the divide now, is Mixer is being torn between Facebook games and Twitch. So what happens to the people that, you know, did like rating type things there? See, I'm not familiar with Mixer. I just assumed you guys had rates. I'm wondering how that change is going to affect some of their viewership. Are they going to be on both? Are they going to, I don't know. And there were some really big Mixer people. So I'm shocked it's even going away. Did they tell you guys why it's going away?
They told us the professional response, but we found the real response, and it just has a lot to do with the current issues going on in the world right now.
So it just became like financially unfeasible, I guess, for them to maintain servers. Maintaining servers alone is very expensive.
But it's Microsoft. That's bull. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. But an employee had come out and said that somebody was just being very racist and went so far as to tweet out saying that the Mixer partners are basically their slaves because they own the Mixer partners and own their content and make money off of it.
Oh my God, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, I didn't know that happened either.
Me neither. Well,
what's going on in the world? Like not that things were great in 2019 and 2018. Like we had racism and sexual assault.
Yeah, but this year needs to burn.
2020 is like putting everybody on the stake, and I'm shocked by how many people that
it's literally America's version of the Hunger Games,
and some of it is like stuff from years ago. But they're still being crucified down for it anyway. So I'm like, well, damn, this is Max like burn them all down. Who cares?
Max just sitting there with his video game.
I'm listening. I just went up and said, you didn't see what it is?
Some of this stuff is really mind-blowing to me. What is, because I'm like, some of this stuff is really more than a decade old, and I'm not saying to excuse it, but I would think that in a 10-year period, if your body can go through a complete cellular level change every 7 years, you possibly have changed a little bit mentally, emotionally, thought-wise, socially, as a human being. I know I have. Like, I feel like I've already lived like 4 or 5 lifetimes at this point, and I'm not even.
Yeah.
So
I'm only 25 and I feel old as fuck.
like, see, yeah, right. And
I'm a
I'm
33.
just going, oh my god! If someone just, in a way, I'm glad that I'm old enough that not all my youth could have been on video.
Yeah, dear God.
Then I would be in some doo-doo. But it was just, I was young and I was stupid. Being an adult by legal age versus being really an adult that has lived enough to have that knowledge and experience. Hey, that's some dumb shit. Don't do it.
Right.
Is different. I'm not accusing things like you're a 21-year-old college student about to graduate and you go behind a dumpster and rape someone. That's different. That is different. Crimes are different. But stupid things that we say, not thinking sensitively.
Gotcha.
People have got to make mistakes and learn and grow from them. And if you don't let them learn and grow from it, and you just keep holding that against them, are any of us ever going to be better than? Someone's going to always fuck up. Eventually, you will fuck up too, you know?
Oh, trust me, I fuck up plenty.
I
know I do. I
mean,
do.
that's
Like,
just the human thing to do. We fuck up. It happens.
Right?
It's okay.
Work, you know, acknowledge it. Don't ignore it, but acknowledge it. Work on doing things better. Like the other day, Zach had mentioned he's noticed on my stream without like commenting that I'm working better about not saying the R word so much, because I would like say it during Call of Duty, and not during ESO so much, but Call of Duty, like I said, makes me toxic. And that's not an excuse, but I'm working as a human being to not be that person. So
try saying wanker. Whenever you want to say the R word, say wanker.
I might
Go a wanker. I got that from Theo.
What
I don't know what it means, but in Dead by Daylight, we call the killer a wanker.
That sounds like such a Theo thing to say.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. A Theo thing to say.
So yeah, that helps me not call them morons.
It's like I don't want to denigrate someone's intelligence either. So yeah, that's I'm gonna have to pick them up. But someone will be like, "Did you just say it again?"
I mean, is it bad for me when I play the Division? I just literally just go up and somebody just shoots me. I just say "fuck you," and then I just stop right there.
Well, no, that's good. Actually, just
I think it's acceptable.
I just say "fuck you, you asshole." I'm gonna kill you later. You know.
But try saying "fuck you, you wanker."
Teabag people. Is
that sounds fun though.
It is. It's so fun.
Look,
I say it all the time now.
Are we still teabag though in Call of Duty and stuff like that? Is that still allowed or?
No, I don't do that.
I mean,
I just the only.
But like, should I stop entirely? Is it that bad? See, in ESO, I have the emotes, and I usually barf on someone, so I don't have to do that. Like Devil's a dick. He pops on a chair and sits on them. And I'm like, oh, that's brutal, man. They're never getting a res if you're just sitting there. No, their buddies aren't gonna mess with that.
In Fortnite, you can you can dance on people, or they have this one emote where they like throw their head back and just laugh on their dead
like
body.
A donkey.
Yeah.
I mean, the maddest I got was literally playing Grand Theft Auto, and somebody shot me, and I just literally said, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck," and that's it. That's how angry I got. And
I think that's okay. I think at least I might be wrong in what I say, but I feel like that's okay. Because in a way, fuck is a very ubiquitous term, but yet it is so like.
Now, in their defense,
if you're saying it to kids in a kids game, then it's different. But you're saying it to people that are presumably playing another mature person playing a mature rated game.
It's not like I played Barney and I just misspell a word and that's just like, "Fuck you, Barney." Oh shit!
Fuck you, purple dinosaur!
You fucking dinosaur! Oh, fuck you, hate you.
There's not toxicity as much in the E-rated games. I do feel that M-rated games almost kind of bring that out in us, and I certainly think that in the gaming community, it's something that we need to address together as kind of not necessarily set exact rules, but kind of give guidelines, general basic guidelines of like, look, these things are here okay, these things over here are not okay. So that way people this doesn't keep happening 3-4 years down the road from now, and we keep getting people banned off Twitch, banned off of Facebook games, banned off YouTube for
while we're on the conversation, I just want to know, would it be scary to make a Five Nights at Freddy's thing and mod it to where it's Barney?
they already have
I've never played
one.
it, but that terrifies me.
That terrifies me too. Like,
I'm pretty sure they already have one where you can mod Barney in.
ah, shit, that's scary as shit. Because I just like
That game
selfish
already
piece of shit.
terrifies me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to play
like,
it just because it looks scary. I was like,
It is.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
so
fucking terrifying.
scary, but it's so fun.
what
It's
you
also
talking
hard
about?
as fuck.
I quit
Yes.
after I got scared the first time.
Is
It's
it
like
on
the- like,
PlayStation or do
third
I
one's
have?
hard.
Is it PC only?
No,
I
it's,
think it's
No,
I think
it's
it's PC only.
yeah, it's
I don't
PC
know.
only. Yeah, because I got it on my PC, and I'm
But
not
sometimes
playing.
they'll have like a sale on Steam for them.
No.
They're like I think
My kids like
last
want
year,
to play it, and I'm like, I don't know if you're old enough to play this. Like, you can't even sit down and watch horror movies with me. Like,
I mean, if you get me to 7,000, if I get to 7,000 subscribers, maybe I'll stream it again. But I'm not doing it again.
I mean, at least it's not like gory or anything. It's just a jump scare. Because like
Oh,
literally
that's
when the
not
animatronics
No,
just like
no.
scream in your face.
No,
Okay.
let me explain to you what them damn puppets are gonna do to you. The animatronic, they're gonna literally put you in the suit and consume your body.
That's no. That is not what the lore says. That is not the lore. That is not correct.
Okay, what they're doing, Angie?
No, okay, it's the souls of the kids. Because the purple man killed the kids.
Okay, I understand that, but
Purple
what
Man.
are the animatronics are doing to you when they just like ah!
what game is that?
Five Nights at Freddy's?
I thought it was teddy bears.
No, it was Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah. Freddy is the teddy bear, right?
Yes.
But there's a
Oh.
person in it too. I'm so
Sorry,
confused.
it's a series of games and they like tell the story in like bits and pieces each time. And
Okay, I'm sorry.
Got-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
ever
sorry.
play it.
Guys, we're getting.
I'm like, what? Wait,
We need to get back on topic.
Yeah, we do need to get.
Oh yeah, I
back
was
on
gonna
topic.
say we like and we went on to the topic and
All right, who's next? Y'all- You want me to go?
if you want to.
Sure, let me go. All right, guys. For my subject, we're gonna make a new segment, and I don't have a graphic for it, but this is gonna be Max Theories.
Oh,
Max Theories.
Oh, Max Theories.
series,
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all are gonna yell for this. Y'all gonna scream and be happy for this. So next time I say Max Theories, you better start cheering for it. Max Theories. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's better. That's a little better. Okay. All right, cool. Max Theories, people. This is gonna be Max Theories. Look,
Oh, sorry.
huh?
No, I didn't. So I was gonna reply to chat, and I thought my mic wasn't muted, but it was muted. So I accidentally clicked it and unmuted it, and then started talking. And yeah, I'm gonna mute it now.
Oops.
All right. So I after, as you know, people, a few weeks ago, the PlayStation 5 revealed their game system. Now I know what you're gonna say, Mac. You didn't talk about the PlayStation 5. No, I'm not talking about the PlayStation 5. I'm going to talk about a particular game that's circling around the internet that everybody is literally dissecting, and that game is Resident Evil Village, aka Resident Evil Resident Evil 8. We know. Okay, so whatever, it's 8. Anyway, there's some theories in the game. Now, everybody has that particular theory. Now, usually I would make a video about this. Problem is, I'm lazy, I'm tired, I work a lot, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to tell you what my theory is right now for you people live on this stream. My theory is, this is it. This is now here, I'm going to start with the funny version. It was all a fucking dream. That's my theory. But saying that we got to be serious here and not GF20, I'm going to go GF15, Mac, and be serious. My theory, my actual theory, and this is for real, I think Mia they're sitting there screaming.
Thank you for the follows, Angie. You're so sweet.
So my theory is that Mia is not under control under any virus. There actually is Mia actually found when we first played Resident Evil 7, she was dealing with the actual biohazard, which was a mold. We don't know where that mold came from. So what if that mold came from the village which Ethan is going to? So now Mia is literally trying to get Mia to take him to this village. And through him doing all this shit, he has, Ethan basically in one of the game series, he gets caught. What if everybody keeps screaming, Mia's dead? No, I have a theory on that too. That's a dream. He has a little hallucination and he dreams that Chris Redfield's coming in there to shoot Mia because Chris told him to go to this village. So my theory is Ethan is going to this village to end the abomination of what what Umbrella was doing. And I believe that Jill Valentine will be there. And I want Jill Valentine in this game. I hope she's in this fucking game. I hope Chris Redfield goes in there and kicks ass. I'm hoping for flamethrowers and rocket launchers. And also, I want to find somebody to bring back Alice from the Resident Evil series so I can shoot her in the head because I do not want her in that fucking movie. So I want that. Huh?
Wow. Sorry. Just wow. Okay.
Yeah. I want to shoot her in the head, just like, okay, bye. And also, I'm sorry, she ruins Resident Evil.
You want to shoot in the head with a Nerf gun?
I'm sorry. I'm talking about the
shoot her in the head with a Nerf gun.
There you go.
Okay, cool.
Or a water pistol.
Super soaker.
Yeah.
A water pistol full of anti-mutagen that could kill her.
No, you need the super soaker that you like have to hook up to the garden hose so you can run around with like infinite water pressure.
Yes, that's what I want to do too.
Oh yeah, I want that.
No, but all seriousness, I'm thinking that everybody's screaming that Ethan is going here to possibly save me. I think he's going there to help Umbrella, or else they're going to try to imprison Mia for crimes. So, because at the end of Resident Evil 7, she technically is a criminal because she did get the mold down there and it was a criminal offense. So they could find her guilty for some stuff. So I think that's what's going to happen. And Ethan got to do this to clear her name because they don't trust her. They trust Ethan because Ethan done this before. He knows how to deal with it. He was in the house. He dealt with that game the whole time. I want to know what y'all guys think.
Well, I don't play Resident Evil, nor have I ever seen the movies, so I have no knowledge. Okay. I will sit here and watch.
That's all I gotta say. Like, why?
And may I remind you, Mac, that the Resident Evil games and the Resident Evil movies are just a little different. Just a little bit. If you're talking about the game, stay on the game. It's not like they're making an 8th movie.
Thank God. Look. I love 2. I love Resident Evil 2, the movie. I love it. I love Apocalypse. It was funny. Mike Epps made that film funny.
And never seen any of it.
Yeah, you don't see it because you'll probably hate that. But anyway, probably. Okay. Well, what y'all also, Kat don't have anything. Pyretta, Angie, what y'all got to think? What you got to say?
I'm just like, why do you want to shoot her in it? That's my only comment. It's like, why?
No, that was a joke. I wasn't gonna put her in there.
You can't joke like. Didn't we literally see? He really wasn't listening. We just talked about this.
No. I don't. I'm talking about the character Alice. I don't like Alice in the game. She's not the movie. She shouldn't be in the movie at all. They should have cast her as Rebecca Chambers.
If you're talking about the game, don't bring up the movie. Different actors, different story directors. It's
but okay, apart from taking out the joke, what do you think of the theory?
That was all a dream?
No, that was the joke answer. No, I was saying that Ethan is going to go to this village to save Mia, to clear Mia's name, to clear Mia from being.
I can see him white knighting for her like that. I mean, it fits like his personality and his demeanor. Like it's very viable.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see that. I also would like to see like I said, I want to see. I'm serious. I think I want to see. I do want to see Chris Redfield in here a little bit more. I do want to see Jill. Where's Jill and the rest of the gang is. I want to know what's going on because the only thing we got that connects it is Chris. So I want to know what's more we're gonna do. I'm actually excited for this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5 to get this game, but I think that's my theory. If that's the theory, that makes this game interesting. If they go the theory of, well, Mia is infected, blah blah blah. Chris kills her. He gotta go to the. Who shot it?
Angie, you beautiful bitch.
What she do?
She subscribed with Twitch Prime.
That's awesome.
Angie, I love you. You're so nice. God, now I think I'm only like 6 away from my sub goal.
Yeah.
Woo!
So close.
So close. But yeah, I think this is the theory that I would like to see happen. But I don't want the theory of she's infected, blah blah blah. He got to go here to save her. I don't like that theory. I like the theory of her getting cleared her name, and it's something that's interesting because I don't want them to. I don't like that theory of you're helping her because, oh yeah, she's infected. You gotta go to this village. You know, they cleared all that up in the sequel, in the original. So that's my problem with it. Okay. How much more time I got?
More.
5 minutes.
PlayStation 5 looks good.
You guys, it looks like Sato Kaiba.
First off, with the white, like all black, like whatever they're showing, with the white on it, it looks like some weird version of a spaceship that's just gonna fly off and then laser beams at like shit. I swear to God, that's what it looks like.
Pirate, I'm sorry, but Angie just literally won it when she said Sato Kaiba. I just literally picture Sato Kaiba as a PlayStation 5. Yes,
that's fine. No, but I'm just like,
Doesn't it? It looks like Sato Kaiba.
It does look like Sato Kaiba. I'm waiting on the PlayStation's like, you will deal the cards.
And then the new Xbox looks like it's supposed to be either like a speaker or a router or something.
Yeah, it looks like a giant brick of like awesome. I mean, it's gonna be great because of everything that's in it. Like the specs are great. I'm never gonna shit on that. I just
hold on, wait a minute. You're trying to say the PlayStation 5 ain't gonna look great?
No, dude, I was just saying that the Xbox, how it looks like a fucking.
It's so weird. Can we discuss that? That the PlayStation 5 controller looks so weird now.
So I can't play Xbox, but oh my God, their controllers, like the PlayStation and the Xbox controllers, both look really bizarre to me. And I'm like,
I'm gonna have to look this up.
Oh yeah, look those up real quick, cause girl, they look funky. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's not like a car. You can't make it like aerodynamic. What are you doing? Like,
it's like they try to combine PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah, they've done something like
and
that.
And they just failed.
And I don't like it. I don't like it.
It looks really weird, but there you go.
The Xbox one looks really bizarre to me too. I just don't.
Look. The reason why I like the 5, and Power, I don't care what you say, it does look like a 5 because it got a V. So it's a V, so it's a 5. It's interesting.
I can't do the comment I want because that's for GF1.
You're funny.
Now people are gonna go, I need to check out this GF1.
Calvin, stop doing that. That's GF1, damn it.
The subtle plug. Hey guys, if you want this content, go to GF1.
Go GF1. We actually got to put an adult. We got to go a higher up rating because of what happened last time.
What happened last time?
I'm sorry.
Nah.
Please, what did you do?
Did my job too well, and Max was like, "Bring it! We gotta really." And I was like, "All right, well, dude." I'm like, "I'm so already amped for this. You don't even know. Like, you don't have to psych me up." And then I got us in trouble.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Hubby was playing Escape from Tarkov.
I'm sorry. I did my job too well. He said to make a celebrity intervention, and I did. And oh my God.
Yeah, go back and watch this. Also, Theo says hi, everybody.
Hi, Theo. Why ain't you in here? Damn it!
We want you back.
Why haven't you
Get in
messaged
the
us
damn,
back?
get in the damn chat now. I'm just playing.
The puppy says hi.
Oh, puppies.
Hi, puppy. Woo.
Says hi to Neo. Say hi.
So how much time I got, Angie?
2 minutes.
Okay. So PS5. Where's my damn Mega Man? Capcom. I want my damn Mega Man.
Mega Man is for Nintendo.
Fuck that. I'm sorry, that's shift one. I want Mega Man Legends 3 now. Now. Now.
It'll be on Switch maybe some year.
No, I don't want. Also,
Oh yeah, I finally hopped back on Animal Crossing after a month.
I know. I haven't been on it in a while.
They binge, and I'm afraid to touch it now because there's like some summer event, and I'm like, oh, I just did my pocket camp event, so.
Yeah, it's like, oh, everybody was crying. I went to go say hi to the villagers. They're like, who are you? It's like, Sammy.
They forget you? Oh shit.
Well, and then like we started crying, and they were like, we missed you so much. And I was like, oh.
So
I have a puppy barking.
Animal Crossing.
Mhm.
So
There are no guns, and they cannot have robot outfits that shoot everybody.
fuck. Okay.
But you
Throwing
can have
that
a
out
giant
there.
like Voltron robot
There is.
statue.
There is.
Fuck. I want robots. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
That answered my question. My time's up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn it.
35 seconds.
Damn it. I want my robots and I want bombs and guns. Shit.
Yes, we
Who
know.
wants to make a man?
I know. I want a robot dog. I want
Yeah,
Rush.
you wanted to
Rusty
make a
is-
corgi game that like all the money went to like the
Animal
dog
shelters.
foundation, yeah, animal shelters, and you told them to put in a murdering robot corgi.
Yeah. We have video evidence of this too, guys.
Yes, we do. We
We
do.
have video evidence.
That's my fault.
There's, look. There's video evidence of that, and I'm actually gonna go Samuel L. Jackson on this. Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it, and it would have been awesome.
Okay, you said that like you said Samuel L. Jackson, and I was like suspecting something different. I don't even know.
No,
what
no,
you
no.
were
It
trying
would
to
have been
reference.
it would have been wrong for me to say yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. That's Samuel L. Jackson.
No, that's not what. It's
That's
that's a
what he
compound
said.
word, right? That I'm thinking of.
No. What was it? No,
That's a
Well-
compound word.
no. He did that. He did that in A Time to Kill. He said yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
No. Hold on. I'm just asking Andrew for confirmation on this.
No, that's he
This
did
is what I thought of with Samuel L. Jackson. You say that name, that's the first thing that pops in my head. That word. And I think it's a compound, isn't it?
I'm
What,
gonna
motherfucker?
double check my list because it's
If anything, he says it like it's a compound word.
He does say that in A Time to Kill. I know he says that.
No, well, no, I don't know about that, but like, I'm just about any role he says that word.
Oh, wait a minute. I know which one I could have said. I know what I could have said.
No, don't say
If
it.
If he said it on the tape, then said it on the tape. Yeah, I said it.
I'm so lost.
Say what one more time?
Say what one more? Say what, motherfucker? Say what no more time?
stop,
Say what? I double dare you.
Stop.
Are we not allowed to say that?
No. Say
He's
what?
gonna
go-
Say what? I double dare you,
The whole
motherfucker.
fiction thing, it gets GF1 quick.
so it said that people understand it to be one word and to be a sequence of 2 words. So it just depends because it's both.
So either
Yeah.
is acceptable. Okay, I was just wondering. Thank you.
Okay, GF1, get ready for me to do Samuel L. Jackson impression. Okay, I'm done.
Sorry, what?
I guess I'll go next with my whole doom, gloom, and
So who's next? Who's
I'll
gonna
go
top
next,
me?
I'll go next. Oh my god. Start that timer. 'Cause we're getting
Okay.
to the thick of it, and oh my god. So Twitch is burning some accounts down to the ground, kind of like we discussed a little earlier in Cat segment. Dr. Disrespect is just one of the first to have gone. Apparently, let me back this up a bit. First off, many people that are on YouTube and watch people on YouTube know that YouTube's top #1 leading lady, Jenna Marbles, who is also a streamer on Twitch, has decided to not just leave the platform. She made an apology for some of her videos, like doing bounce that word that I'm not gonna say right here because this is not gf1, and for doing her Nicki Minaj impression, where Jenna used to tan like a lot and she wasn't attempting to do blackface, but it comes off that way. So she did that. She did that music video where she was making some kind of like Asian racial type, like, not slurs per se, but mimicking and mocking the language. And so she addressed these things and has decided she's going to step away from the YouTube platform, but we don't know because she didn't specify if it was just YouTube, if it would also be Twitch. As far as we know, she's going on just like possibly a hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
But on Wednesday is when she posted this video to YouTube and did her apology. It was 11 minutes, 11 seconds. Also on Wednesday is when Twitch announced that, hey, guess what? We've got this huge Me Too movement coming through, and we're going to be banning over 100 different streamers on our platform. And so that started taking effect. Apparently, we started noticing it yesterday. Now, for those of you who want to kind of see who comes and goes on Twitch's platform, I would recommend following on Twitter streamer bans. And that's with a capital S and a capital B. But streamer bans, B-A-N-S. They will be posting and letting us know what all's going on during this time with who's going. So in the gaming industry, mostly women, but some have been men, have recently come out and they're publicly alleging sexual assault, sexual harassment, and discrimination based on their gender by their fellow gaming community members. Many of these people have gone and used TwitLonger or Medium to give lengthy explanations to the Twitter platform of their events that have happened, their personal experiences, their personal truths, and they have even named publicly some of their alleged abusers. Now, this has opened a floodgate, starting with a Twitch streamer, Hollow Tide, tweeted that a well-known Destiny 2 streamer was scum. The tweet originally received only 1,500 likes. It ended up having a ripple effect, like just throwing a huge stone into the river, or a lake, rather. Once seeing the tweet, others began sharing their own stories, and so the replies came and the retweets came. So the amount of likes isn't so much a reflection of how widespread this is becoming, because now other people are coming out and sharing their own things. That was kind of the catalyst. Mm-hmm. This is a quote from Alona Leone. For a long time, I was afraid to say anything. I was worried it would ruin me as a content creator because my attacker had influence and a small place of power within the gaming industry. I've seen strong and brave women come forward about their experiences with assault, unwanted advances, and discomfort focused on them by men and fellow content creators in our industry. It makes me angry and less afraid to share my story. And so that's just one of the girls that is kind of coming out and saying their thing. So I'm not going to post or say here some of the more sensitive things that I have found and seen myself going through all of this. I could do that. I'm choosing not to. I feel that's coming from a place of negativity, almost in a way. Not that I don't want light to be shown on these accounts, because that's why I'm bringing this up. But I don't want to make someone else feel uncomfortable that has maybe experienced it themselves. So if you wish to have this kind of knowledge on what's going on, you can go to the streamer bans, see who all it's affecting. You can go out and it's there. It's on Twitter. You can find it. It's all over. It's not hard to find right now. You just basically can just type in Twitch and sexual assault or harassment, and boom, it's there. You'll find it.
Basically, just go on Twitter.
It's become kind of like a daisy chain effect where, like Wolf 21 and Bless RNG and I Am Spoon and a few others have really now Dr. Disrespect have really been affected by this. These are just some of the accounts that I've noticed are gone. I didn't know fully what had happened with Dr. Disrespect until I was able to piece together. But we're not finding, unless you're on Twitter looking for the exact accusation for that person, and if they were even named. But those are just some of the ones, the I Am Spoon, Bless RNG, Wolf 21. These are all streamers that are getting allegations. Like I said, I could give some of the details, but I'm electing not to, even though I've found some of the allegation details, because I just don't feel it's my place. I don't want to overstep, misspeak, or misrepresent the person's truths on what is going on. It's not my accusation. It's not my personal experience. So if you want to really know these details, you can. In a way, I would urge people against looking for it, because we don't go to Twitch to see these types of things. We go for the escape. We go for the entertainment value of these people. We go because we find them humorous and it's just a nice break from reality. We go to them because they have amazing tips and tricks and cool things that they do and neat strategies for how they approach different things in gaming scenarios. So I don't want some people to have this like ruined experience for people that they held in high esteem. I think we need to have people be held accountable for things that they have done, if they have done them. But also, I am very much the believer that no one's beyond redemption if they want it and earn it. And if we've got to give them at least the opportunity and a place to do that. Does that mean that they should necessarily come back to Twitch? No, especially depending upon what some things have occurred. Twitch is apparently not stating with these bans. Some people may come back after a certain period of time because it may be a more minor offense, but some of the more grievous ones, obviously those accounts will probably be permanently gone. That now these people may be able to prove their innocence and somehow get their accounts unbanned from Twitch. So following, like I said, streamer bans is going to be one of the best tips right now, because they're following this really closely. But this has even made some news to where CNN's picking up some of it, to be honest. And I'm not promoting one type of news source over another. I hate most mainstream media. So I always believe just taking to the internet and searching for ourselves. But even even CNN's picking it up now. There may not be enough newsworthy stuff going on for them, so they're covering it. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that when I see CNN do a quick little bloop on their broadcast about it, that means there's been enough attention brought to it that more people outside of the gaming community, because while we're a large community, we're also kind of small compared to other communities. So, would it be on your nightly like NBC news broadcast? Probably never. But the fact that CNN's even touched it at all, and it has brought up about how like Mixer's shutting down and how people are moving over to like Facebook games, it's incredible this past week what has happened to the gaming community and what's going on. So some of the bans apparently that these Twitch streamers have faced might possibly be held against them with the Facebook games. They're saying that we take all, here's their direct quote from Facebook Gaming, sorry. We take all allegations of misconduct seriously and will investigate them thoroughly. We have a clear set of community standards and we need to work together as a community to tear down toxicity in all forms. And so that was what they were saying to CNN in regards to all of this, especially since they're getting a lot of people over from Mixer, while Twitch is also getting a lot of people as well. So the timing of this it's a really unique time for this to happen with this transition going on as well. Seeing the amount of people being affected is kind of crazy, because I think Dr. Disrespect had like, what was it, like 4 million followers or some?
Yeah, I want to say it was around 4 million. What about D Live though? Isn't that still a platform?
It is still a platform.
It's still a platform.
There's some people, some of my friends from Mixer that are actually moving over to D Live. They say They say it's awesome. They say it's doing good. They say it's very similar to how Mixer works.
I don't like.
But
I didn't like D Live and PewDiePie's on there. I know that, but I don't like D Live. It's difficult to get an audience on there, and you don't know the gauge of who's going to be on who. And we
I think
attempted.
it's to be fair, I think it's difficult sometimes to get a good following on many platforms, especially with such a change that we're going through right now.
Yeah. That's why we're sticking with YouTube and Twitch. And
Now,
Mixer will be gone.
Now, what's going on in the gaming community for us as streamers, like I'd already said, is actually just kind of the tip of the iceberg. Ubisoft has lost one of their creative directors from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is highly anticipated. It's going to drop sooner. It's a very highly anticipated part of the series and the franchise for Assassin's Creed. Ashraf Ishmael, that was their creative director. He apparently has stepped down because of accusations against him that are multiple, not just one. It's crossing over into actual publishers for games. Also, Evil Geniuses has let 2 of their own members go because of harassment and even racist comments being made. World of Warcraft, one of the teams for them, esports teams, I'm sorry, apparently lost one of their people, and a co-CEO has been put on unpaid administrative leave because of the accusations being investigated between that esports team and that co-CEO. For they've left that very open-ended as to what it is, but they're investigating, and all we know is it's part of this Me Too movement. I don't know if that is in as if it's a harassment, or if it's a little bit more physically serious, or if maybe it was just sexual discrimination. But that's as far as that. They won't. Blizzard is going to keep everything on the down low.
Yeah.
So they're going to, until they can really factually state something. I understand why they're not leaving a lot of information there for me to dig up, or anybody else really. Now there might be someone that's leaking some private information that they know about on social media, but as far as what I was able to dig up and get some facts about, I don't know. But when it's a co-CEO, that's some pretty serious stuff. So there's also organizations and individual streamers that have said that they won't work with Method again. The gaming industry right now is just getting hammered with Me Too stuff going on all over. So far as that, the Georgia police have been brought in for one account of these accusations. So it's getting pretty big, pretty serious all over. So, we've got people in France being hit with it. We got people in, south of the United States being hit with it. We've got people in California being hit with it. It's popping up all over, and some of it may have not just happened in the last year span, but they're bringing to light things that have been happening within the last few years. So it's kind of big, and I think we need to take a moment to all recognize what's going on, and at least as streamers, if we're saying anything that might be harmful possibly to someone who just recently experienced it and want to just come to the internet, to our stream, to have an escape from what they're struggling with, we need to kind of be accommodating for that. And I'm definitely one of those people that has said things that might upset or offend someone that's recently gone through that. So I know I myself am going to take a moment to really reflect and be better as a person and become better as a person. I mean, who doesn't want to always be better? If you're not working on yourself, then you're kind of letting yourself down, right? So
yeah,
no one's perfect. Certainly, even if you're making a huge mistake like this as an adult, realizing that I was just arrogant, I was cocky, I was dumb, I was completely ignorant. Educate yourself, make the effort to do better and be better. And I don't think it's not that we won't have to deal with it in the future, because it'll never entirely go away, but I don't think we'll have the complete web of it to deal with that we're looking at right now, because it's affecting all over, and it's shocking, but it should be. And I think it's an eye-opener for our community, and I think it's a time for us to sit down and say things that, like I said, give general guidelines of what kind of is and is not acceptable behavior between gamers. Obviously, once you get into people that are creating the games, that's an even more different situation. But just as streamers, because none of us are here to hurt someone, and we don't want to like offend people, but you know, we're not always going to be, you know, the rated E for everybody content either. So we've got to come together and help people figure out what's a better way to approach these things and deal with these things so we can still be gamers, because teabag's kind of been being frowned upon for a while now.
Yeah.
But this, to me, that's kind of just gamer culture. Now, I get where it's kind of okay, not okay, and how it's kind of degrading and disgusting, and I'm reflecting on that myself. But I mean, so it's like, is that something that we should accept and it's okay within our community? Or is this something that we need to remove entirely from our community just because it's toxic behavior? I don't know. That's where I think, in general, the gaming community needs to have this as a discussion, and we need to be willing to discuss it and not argue, but sit down and act like the adults that we are and figure these things out. So that way, going forward, we can all have a good time gaming. Because if teabagging's bad, then we don't need to be sitting there getting teabagged by someone actively while we're in a PvP match. And I can see where that could be frustrating and upsetting and disrespectful and, you know, demoralizing. And do we want to be like that as gamers? Not necessarily. Like, it's one thing to be like, look at my trophies, look at your trophies, but this is a whole different thing and a different ball of wax. And I just feel that it's probably time that we all come together, maybe through a giant Discord community, and help make like some basic guidelines. And because I think that's the only way to make some of it a better place, because I see where other people might be like, oh, you know, they've seen this, they see the teabagging, so then they think it's okay to say XYZ. And then because someone hears XYZ, they think it's okay to go and, you know, discriminate in this fashion. And I see where it's like a teeter-totter. So we've got to find a place of balance. And I hope maybe we can do that through a giant community Discord. I don't know, but there's got to be a discussion. And it's good. I'm just shocked that like our community is even going through this.
Yeah.
But in a way, I feel like maybe every community goes through stuff like this. Like, I don't think there's necessarily any community that's immune to it. But I didn't realize how rampant it was. So I'm thinking that like we need to just have that conversation. I think this is the time to sit down and have that conversation now, because it's definitely affecting us on multiple areas all across, and we're all gamers and we're all trying to just have fun together. So why not come together and make like some guidelines and everybody just play by them? Like, I don't think that's asking too much. I think we can all be civil adults.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's my hope.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll ever necessarily come to fruition, but something's got to give to where we can make it more of an inclusive community. We shouldn't be making anyone feel like ashamed to come around because they're a girl and it's a male-dominated industry. No, it's not. 40% of gamers are women. So, I mean, yes, the majority still falls to men, but 40% is not a minority by any means. So I think we need to make it okay for everybody and accept everybody, regardless if you're playing Animal Crossing, Mega Man, Call of Duty, or anything.
Sims.
Yeah, I mean, I think we need to be where we can.
Mac!
Mac, shut up!
We're like over here talking about how to be a community, and Mac's just over here booing on all the other games.
I know. What the hell, man?
No. I'm just talking junk about The Sims.
I hope that we can find some middle ground and come together, because I also am worried that the way this is going, it could cause some devastating rips and tears within the gaming community and break up teams, and I don't want to see that happen.
Yeah.
I think that's what I love about gaming is I'm in a different state or a different country from my own friends online, and we can be together having fun. I love how it brings people together. And for this to happen and tear teams and other people apart, I worry about the division. I don't want that in our community. I want there to be unity within it. So I'm hoping we can get some good out of it. And this very serious discussion obviously needs to happen for us to be able to move forward. But I hope that we can all find some commonality and come to an agreement and move forward together and put back the pieces. So, I mean, it's crazy. Like, and if you guys want like some of my sources and whatnot, I can send it to you girls. Like, I know Mac won't care, but he doesn't care. But I mean, like, he's not gonna read all that, you know.
Yeah.
If you guys want to know those things, like, I can get it to you. I felt it was in better taste to leave it out. Because I mean, I don't want to think necessarily negatively unless we know facts either about people. So
exactly.
That's how I am. I don't like when somebody adamant, because that's what my family does. They'll always go something. They'll try to, if something comes out, they always go negative on it, and I'd be like, I need to know the story before I start like pointing and saying that they did that, because I need the evidence. And it's like, what? Well, the person that person obviously did it because so and so said it. I was like, yeah, but they could easily lie. It's the world is, and that's the thing I get mad about is certain people. There's certain people that are really, and look, I hope I'm not trying to say I'm mean about this. I'm telling the truth. I just get mad with the people who are not victims that literally are trying to get a cash grab, and I can't, and that makes me mad more than anything. I was like, if you really are a victim, then why are you going out for a cash grab? Stop trying to go for the cash grab and try to put this person behind bars, because if you're going for the cash grab, you're not getting no sympathy for me. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give you any sympathy. If you're going for the money, then you're not going to get no sympathy from me, because you should have found a way to get that person in bars. You were wanted that money so you could shut up. You should just I shouldn't shut up. I should send that person to jail. And those are the people where I literally don't give no sympathy for. I'm sorry that makes people mad.
In a way I can support that with another part though, is someone who has experienced it myself. False accusations not only ruin that other person's life and their career and everything, and it actually impacts their families and their loved ones too.
Right.
But it takes away the validity of the things that I have survived, and that's not fair to someone like me or anybody else that has experienced it. So I also don't appreciate and respect anyone that makes false accusations, because
right.
It is just as devastating, the accusation, as not necessarily as living with the trauma that we do, but it is traumatic to go through the accusation and have their life completely torn asunder for something that they are actually innocent of. And regardless of cash payout or not, like, you're destroying someone's life, and that's not okay. And their families receive threats, and it's scary and it's disgusting.
Yeah, it just makes me mad when I hear that.
The one that experienced it, and it's not your loved one affected. Shut your mouths. Be civil, be calm. Let the courts deal with it. That's how I let the courts deal with it. Let the police do their job. Let the judge and jury do their job. This is not for us to decide. We should be aware of it, but we shouldn't be judging. It's not our place. We need facts, and that's the whole point of the courts, right? To present facts. But you're right. With taking a cash, the settlements before letting things go to court.
Right.
In a way, I understand it, because
it makes that person look.
At least it gets them some restitution, whereas in court they may get nothing, depending on how it's decided. So I can see it. But in general, to me, I know I myself would rather see justice served than to be financially sitting pretty or financially a little better off because of that.
If it was me in the same situation, and if I know you did it and I know I can prove it, I'm gonna say fuck the press. If you're trying to shut my mouth, it's like, fuck you. I'm going to take you to court. You're going to jail for this. I don't want no money. You're going to jail. So it gives me satisfaction that you're behind jail. I don't want no money. You're
and
not
what's sad is there's some people that can't, because of a lack of evidence, take their perpetrator to court. And so when people make the false accusations, that hurts too, because people like that.
Well, what I mean is,
and it sucks. Like,
right. What I mean is, they'll make a false. They'll say something. They'll say that this person did it, but they'll add on to it to try to get interviews and get paid for the interviews, and that kind of was
but
like.
Again, when the other people pay the payout, they're like, "Oh my God, this is ruining my career. It's ruining my life." They just want it to end so that way they can start salvaging it and repairing what they can.
Right, and I can understand some people like that.
But it is a form of like manipulation, and it sucks. And I agree with you on that, Mac. It certainly takes away a lot, and it doesn't help with validity of what you've experienced if you really experienced it. So,
I mean, what you're basically staring at is, wow, this is the way I see it. Like, man, I took some money, but that man is still out there, and he's gonna do this to somebody else. That's the way I see it, because you are just as guilty as he is. That's the way I see it.
And agree with that in some aspects, because if you have the opportunity to stop it from happening to the next person, why wouldn't you want to do that? So I understand that fully.
Right. And that's just
a lot of us can really, get behind that one.
Right. I'm not trying to say that. Hey, I'm not trying to say that everybody nobody's. I'm not trying to say that everybody's like that. I'm just trying to say there's some people out there that are looking for a cash grab, and I really think those people need to just stop, because you don't need to ruin a person's life. But if you're out there and this person actually did it, then you should go all the way and try to get this person thrown, or you should find some way to help your case. Because
and the thing is some people may not even realize within the gaming community that some of these big names actually, while you may not know them because you're not a gamer, these are some people that make a lot of money. They get a lot of sponsorships, a lot of endorsements. They get a lot of money, and they may not be like the Bill Gates of America, but in the gaming community, there are some people that are very well off. There's a few of them that literally have mansions. They may not be as big as like Oprah's, but they got some mansions, and dang. So that is there. I'm certain not necessarily all the accusations are true, but
it's hard for me not to believe it.
And that's what's heartbreaking, is because we all play games for what? Fun, entertainment, relaxation, bonding with our friends in different areas. And now
it's hard for me not
in our community, and that sucks because our community is built on fun, right?
Right. It's hard for me not to believe it with the accusation. It's hard for me not to believe because I don't know who this person is, but it's hard for me not to believe it because, within the gaming community, if you literally going after this person, I mean, you cut their sponsors and everything, you ain't gonna have money. So when you make that accusation, that I'm not getting paid for nothing. So this person's not going for a cash grab. This person actually did some stuff and they're hurt and they're mad and they really want to get this person. So I'm actually behind it on this situation. But like I said, as I said before, I need to know the proof before I start pointing, because I hate pointing, and I don't like pointing unless I know that you did it. I need to be sure.
And that's why I hate using the word accusation when I was talking about it, because accusation means in a way that like it's already unproven, and so therefore it's crap and not true. And I don't want to like belittle someone else's experience, because just because it's an accusation doesn't mean it's not true. That's such a dirty word for me to use. Like, to me, that's like a 4-letter dirty word. I hate it because the connotation of it in a way.
So it's like Moist with Lily and How I Met Your Mother.
Because I don't think anything like this has really happened. I don't know. I haven't seen that.
That's a totally different situation.
Sorry.
And totally different like meaning behind the word.
No, there was no meaning behind.
No, because she said it's like a 4-letter word, like a no word. You're like saying like cringeworthy word. That they're two different things.
Oh. What's cringeworthy? Anyway, I'm hushing.
I don't know. Like, and I don't think if it has happened like this before in the gaming community, it's been on a like much smaller scale, like personal experience type thing, like one here, one there. But so many of these popping up so quick, like overnight, basically. It's insane, and it's mind blowing. And I hope that we can forge together as gamers and make a better, more inclusive, more friendly and safe community, because like I said, 40% of us are women. Like, we shouldn't be afraid of the guys, and guys shouldn't be afraid of the girls either. You know, we all play games for fun, darn it. Like, at least that's why I play a video game. I don't try to play a game that pisses me off. Oh, my purse is bitching. Hold on a second.
Mac, what are you doing?
The stupid gnats everywhere.
Trying to swat it away.
Fucking gnats are coming in my daggone house and sitting there coming at me and getting in my nose and fucking pieces of shit. Anyway, sorry. I shouldn't have said that. They are.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
No, I don't disagree. They're a pain in the butt, especially when you like accidentally walk through like a swarm of them and then they follow you.
And they keep on coming after you. Like, what?
Yeah, it's just as bad as if you like kicked a chicken in Legend of Zelda. They just stay there and follow you.
And chicken.
Look.
I used to kill all the chickens in CS:GO.
I love hitting that chicken because